This is Mary Helen Yarborough reporting for our report in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. I'd like to talk about the women involved in this election. First of all, I'd like to speak of being a woman having to make a decision amidst all of this ridiculous, obsessive talk about abortions and contraception, and frankly, it comes down to hormone replacement therapy for many of us women. So men who keep harping on this thing, I think they've gotten it so that if you don't go along with them, then it's some test of your belief in God, which is stupid because the same people believe in the death penalty and all these other things. So I think it's ridiculous, and it's kind of like a brainwash mantra, and we need to move on to something else. This is wearing me out, and it is just divisive, and it's making Republicans look like men who want to keep their wives pregnant in the kitchen. Speaking of which, I've known some Mormons, and when I was in Washington, I knew there were a lot of congressmen that were Mormons, and they seemed fine. All of them were conservative, I think. But I've never known many women Mormon to come out and speak like Ann did, which was very nice to hear from her. And I think a lot of people who support Romney are very impressed with her. I'd like to hear more from Karen Santorum. You know, she was a nurse and she became a lawyer, so she's pretty sharp. She also seems to be a very dutiful wife. And Callista, if I didn't know better, I think she was kind of shy. But I'm not being unkind, but she needs to do like this. She needs to loosen up. Michelle Obama she's got it going on. Gotta hand it to her. It's going to make a lot of difference for us. So, either lay off the Viagra and lay off of women having to be responsible for what you do when you get on Viagra, or we're going to start talking about things like women's hairdos and things like that. Let's talk about the economy and energy. Thank you. Reporting from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, it's Mary Helen Yarborough. Bye-bye.